This is what happened to every Kai Cenat's forgotten girlfriend. 1. Amberly Rodriguez. Starting off with Kai's first alleged girlfriend, Amberly has stirred the internet around in confusion when she started to appear in his videos. Amberly started out as Kai's tutor in college and has appeared on his videos, or mini vlogs as he referred to them, ever since her first appearance in one of his videos titled "I Have a Crush on My Tutor," where he goes to her dormitory for a tutoring session on his math class. It was like any other session would go, but filled with Kai's funny commentary on interpreting her normal movements and words as signs of her liking him, which she was unaware of. Though many videos with her after that, like the one where he hesitantly asks her out, or others where they play games in which they have friendly flirts and whatnot, one video in particular made fans start asking questions. On February 2, 2020, Kai posted his usual mini vlog video titled "She Snuck in Bed with Me to Cuddle and This Happened," where she invited him to her house for a sleepover. The video shows Kai asking her to sleep in her bed in her room and getting rejected. Shortly after he went to his room, Amberly came back and snuggled beside him in his bed, resting her head on his chest. The video ends there, but fans went wild in the comment section, expressing their shock and excitement. Not many people took it seriously up to that point, but that video raised a lot of questions for many on what is happening between the two and if it is official. Yet the line between all this being real or just for content continued to be blurry. After 3 months of not seeing each other, they reunite once more in a video titled "I Met Up with Amberly, Are We Dating?" where they mostly answered questions from their fans about them. One fan in particular asked if they were dating, but they brushed over it and said that they were just good friends. Many fans were just happy by the reunion, while others wanted more from it. They made a few videos after that, and the situation faded away without any real closure. It was never clear whether Amberly was a real thing in Kai's life or if she was just another content, but not long after Amberly faded from the frame, a new face sparked just as much curiosity: Crystal. 2. Crystal Liriano. Fans weren't even done with the whole Kai-Amberly situation when Crystal started a whole new wave of ambiguity. Crystal Liriano is a social media influencer, mostly on Instagram, and a brand ambassador for Barbie Nails, a nail salon and beauty brand. Crystal entered the picture subtly, sometimes getting mentioned in conversations between Kai and Amberly. Though their chemistry wasn't as big as it was with Amberly, it was still there to be noticed by hardcore fans. But one key video started the situation and put it out in the open. On October 17, 2020, Kai posted a video titled "I Finally Asked Her on a Date," where he straightforwardly decided to ask her out. It started out hesitant on Crystal's part, believing it to be a prank, stating that he is always playing. The whole conversation generally had an awkward vibe as both of them were going back and forth on this actually being serious, but finally agreed and settled for the proposed date. This had fans going through the roof, with some cheering him on in the comments and saying how he finally did it, while others asked if this was really happening or if they were just putting on a show. On January 16, 2021, they talked about their situation on whether they're dating or not in a video titled "Crystal is Back? Are We Dating? She Wants to Have Kids." In the video, Kai and Crystal answer some questions from fans when one fan asks if they are dating, to which Kai clarifies that they in fact are not. Though Crystal jokingly said it was his fault, they ultimately stated that they both wanted different things. Crystal saying she's more focused on working and becoming a registered nurse. Fans were divided on whether this was real or just clickbait, never really believing the statement. Kai never really did a video with Crystal after that, but she appeared once, months later, in a video about his trip to Miami, where he threw a small party and she seemed to have arrived out of nowhere. That was her last appearance, and she was never really seen again, not on camera at least, as fans continued to theorize that they may still be together, and others thought they were a real thing but broke up. Were they real, or was that just another arc? We'll never know. What we do know is that Kai would not just stay on internet personalities and Instagram models, as he was also involved in a rumor with some of the biggest names in the music industry. 3. Tyla. Kai is known, as we've seen by now, as not being scared to be straightforward and try his shot at asking girls he likes, even with millions of viewers watching, either live or posted. The same thing happened with Tyla once again, only this time things took a dramatic and quite frankly hilarious turn. Tyla is a well-known up-and-coming artist, particularly known for her recent single Water that went viral around the world, quickly being picked up by trends. She found herself in the middle of this situation with Kai when he invited her to his famous live stream on March 24, 2024. All was well, and they were chatting about different kinds of topics and started playing a game of What's in the Box, a version of Truth or Dare. At some point, it was Tyla's turn, and she pulled out a card and dared Kai to call the first person in his messages. After he called his friend and she blatantly shut him down, Kai, being Kai, then asked Tyla if she would go on a date with him. Tyla then politely replied with the now famous phrase, "But we're friends though." He accepted that right away and continued to play the game for the remainder of the stream. This part went viral very quickly, and fans all over started making fun of him and making memes about him. His friends joined in on the fun, and even famous comedian Kevin Hart roasted him during another live stream with him. That scene has since been cut out of the full stream video, but the damage was already done. It wasn't anything serious, and it wasn't a whoa either, but it sure was a hilarious moment. But that wasn't the only interaction he had with a big-name celebrity. 4. SZA. One of the other unexpected collaborations Kai had was with Grammy winner singer SZA. SZA is one of the biggest artists in the music industry, famous for her songs Kill Bill and Good Days, and her feature song All the Stars with Kendrick Lamar. It all started when she expressed interest in wanting to be on his show on her Instagram Live in 2022. And throughout 2023, Kai showed interest in her, including reacting to her songs, going to her concerts, and even finding her backstage. And on November 24, 2024, SZA finally agreed to appear on his live stream. She was initially afraid to appear live on his stream, as she stated she hadn't done this before, but he made her comfortable and they apparently had a good time. Fans went wild by her presence, as it wasn't expected, and that fueled the speculations that Kai and SZA were a thing after witnessing their chemistry and vibe on the stream. And though the buzz was short-lived and both Kai and SZA haven't addressed anything, fans still, as usual, wonder what might have been. But this last one might catch you by surprise. 5. Gabrielle Alea. After years of confusing and ambiguous relationships, pranks and jokes, and constant failures, Kai has finally made it official. You heard that right. After many rumors and speculations, on December 15th, 2024, Kai Cenat confirmed the rumors on his live stream that he is dating Gabrielle Alea. For a while, fans have been following his content with Gabrielle and piecing things together to get to the theory that they are dating, especially when they were both spotted in Turks and Caicos Islands on vacation, with that information sealing the deal on fans' theories. It is shown later on the live stream where Gabrielle walks in with a surprise Spider-Man themed cake for his 23rd birthday that day, and they are seen having intimate moments together, putting a solid cap on the rumors. Fans erupted in the comment section with excitement as they had this one nailed down, even leading Kai to say that they are Sherlock Holmes, stating the fact that they have clung on to it for a long time. Gabrielle Alea is a content creator famous on TikTok and a brand owner as well, with her clothing company named Saint Nine that sells clothes for women. Since the reveal, they have appeared on videos together, some on dates and others just having fun together. She seems to be matching Kai's energy, and fans are happy about that, while there are some who are still skeptical about the whole shebang, looking into her past and digging up old stories and experiences with her exes, and even the exes themselves coming out and warning Kai that she isn't loyal. But all that is alleged, showing that even now there is still confusion lurking in the background. From unconfirmed and alleged dates and situationships, failed attempts and false rumors, to official relationships, Kai Cenat's journey throughout the years have taken fans on a roller coaster ride, creating a story of its own, some fading away without any solid resolution, while others seem to be planting their feet firmly, staying for the long haul. Whether it was the complicated on and off situation with Crystal, or even just the hilarious fail on shooting shots at Tyla, each chapter had its own moment, and fans were there all along. And knowing Kai, this definitely won't be the last plot twist. And there you have it, people. That is it for today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know in the comments what you think is in store for Kai Cenat's adventures. Until next time.